Now, speaking of actors, a total of 6 African-American actors received nominations this year. So, last year we talked all about Oscar So White. It seems like things are changing. Denzel Washington, Ruth Negga, Mahershala Ali, Viola Davis, Naomi Harris, and Octavia Spencer were all nominated. So again, like I said, this is a complete 180 from last year. Do you think that the fact that there was such a public and passionate campaign to diversify the Oscar nominations this year actually, did it work? Did it have any impact?
I think it definitely had an impact. I think also just a lot of really great films were made by people of color this year, and that is being recognized. I don't know if this, there's a lot of discussion about whether this is a reaction to last year and kind of the big campaign. I hope it's not just a reaction. I hope it's a step in the right direction, but I also think we need a few more years before we can tell if it is a step in the right direction or if it is kind of coming off of Oscar So White.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, nodding your head.
Yes. I definitely agree. I think the nominations this morning are amazing. And like she said, we've had some great movies made by directors of color and starring people of color. But the thing with Oscar So White, the creator, Reign of April, has always specified that it's not just about African American representation. Oscar So White is also about Latino representation. Yes. I don't know that we had any Latino acting nominations, or Asian Americans, or Native Americans, or Middle Eastern. Or just underrepresented, LGBT, disabled. That's the fight. You know what I mean? To have everybody represented.
And Justina, you can chime in on this. How do you feel about that? Because again, Oscar So White is not necessarily about just nominating black actors and everything's fixed, right?
Absolutely. I think that all of those actors are well-deserved. Those movies are well-deserved. But I do think it's a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction, too. I think it's a combination of both. But also, they got to give us the opportunities. I mean, it's like they got to start thinking out of the box and start putting people, where's the Latina in La La Land? You know what I mean? Where's the Latina in all of these things? So they got to start thinking that way, not just Latina. Of course, I'm going to say that because I'm Latina, but just, like you said, Asian Americans, Middle Eastern, LGBTQ, all of that. It has to be more inclusive, absolutely.